Hey everyone, it's Jim Martin, and I wanted to go over a couple of files here and show you how to reject phone calls if you don't want them. Um, I had to do this basically because my home phone, my old landline number, I ported to Twilio, and I use that now when somebody calls. I didn't want to get rid of that phone number because we've had it for so many years, but I wanted to get rid of Vonage, which was 32 bucks a month. So what I did was I got a little OB100, get it on Amazon for about 37 bucks, and I rigged up Google Voice, but Google Voice is going to be going away on May 15th. So what I did was I got another voice over IP provider. That's like a penny a minute. Um, but anyway, getting back to the rejection, if you have calls coming in like from telemarketers and so on that you don't want, what you can do is blacklist that number. And I did that with I've been getting these calls from an energy company, constantly leaving voicemails like 4 or 5 times a week. That to call us, have us call them because of our energy account or something. So I checked it out, and they are telemarketers. So I took the number here. This is the PHP file. You'll need two files, an XML file and a PHP file. And what you want to do is basically set your voice URL in your account to this reject.php. And all it will do is check a list of numbers that you put in here. Now this is the number that I wanted to reject. And you can add more here by just doing a comma and then, you know, adding the number just as it is there. So you can basically list an array of numbers here. As I collect them, I'll be putting them in there for sure. And what it does is basically just checks to see if this number or any of these numbers in the array in the blacklist are calling. And if they do recognize that this number is calling, and I'm sure it's happened already, I have a woman say, "We're sorry, the number you've reached," and then this is not my home phone number, but it's a phone number, and you notice I put spaces here. Basically tells the caller that the number they're calling has been disconnected. No further information is available, and then it hangs up on them. But any other caller will go right through. You can see the else. If if this is true, then they'll say that, or they will go to here. And what I do is I filter them even more and ask them, if you're a telemarketer, please remove this number, and then I put my home phone number there. And if you're not a telemarketer, press any key on your phone pad to connect. So you'd be surprised how quiet my phone is now. And the way I did that was I'd use the gather verb, and what you want to do is just have it do one digit, can be any digit, they can press any key. And the action is going to be connect.xml. And what I did over here, I'll show you that file. It's really just an XML file. This could be a TWIML bin as well, but I put it in the same folder on one of my websites. So as soon as they press 1, they're going to get "Thank you, I'll connect you now." And what I have here is I have basically it dialing my. This is not my number, by the way. I just put a phony one in there, but I have it dialing my voice over IP number, my direct inward dial number. And if you haven't checked this kind of thing out with voice over voip.ms or NVO, get the OB and get that fired up and go get a really cheap, and you'd be surprised, you can get your phone bill down to next to nothing, maybe a couple of bucks a month. So I'm running it through the voice over IP direct inward dial, and then it just rings my phone. If you notice how I have a timeout here, if the phone rings 3, maybe 4 times, nobody picks up, I have it play a short wave file saying, "We can't take your call right now." You can have a say verb here or play. I just have it in my own voice, and just did that in Audacity. And it just says, "We can't take your call right now. Please leave a message." And then I send it over to Twimlets, and I have it. You can do your email right here. So your email address, and it'll send you a voicemail that way. So hope that helps. And if let me know if you'd like to learn more about how to change your home phone or anybody's phone to voice over IP using that little OB100 or the OB110. And you can check that out on Amazon. There's a link below this video to get information on those. They're really cool, and it's worked great. And I'm actually going to be starting to implement some of that stuff at the company I work for. We have a huge phone bill and we want to get some voice over IP happening. So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. But that's how to reject a phone call or many phone calls.